Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all of you in the grade 7 in the subject chemistry. Today we are going to continue the lesson from the chapter 14 plant oils. From this chapter we are going to learn the page number 176. So please open the page 176 and let's start with the lesson. So in this lesson today we are going to have some objectives, that learning objectives what we are going to learn today in this lesson. So here what is an emulsion, that we will be going to know, and furthermore we are going to know about the what is an emulsifier and what are micelles. So these are the things which we are going to see here in this lesson. So let's see these things in detail. Now let's go to start the lesson with the what is an emulsion. So now what is an emulsion? An emulsion is a finely dispersed mixture of two or more liquids that do not dissolve in each other. What the emulsion is? It is a finely dispersed mixture of two or more liquids that do not dissolve in each other. For example, salad dressing, oil and water are immiscible in this, and when you shake the salad dressing, you get tiny droplets of oil spread throughout the water in vinegar. So this is an example we can see here in this picture, where you are finding that the oil and water are immiscible here in this mixture. In this salad dressing you are finding that the oil and water, they are not mixed together here, but when you shaken them, the oil and water form an emulsion. Can you think that this oil and water, they are how they are looking here in this? When they are not mixed with each other, they are immiscible, they are in the two layers, and when they are mixed together you are finding a mixture of oil and water here, so that we call the emulsion. Now let's talk about the another example of emulsion, that is the milk under powerful magnification. If you see the milk here, the milk which we are using in our day-to-day life, here you are finding that the how the milk is look like, and the drop of milk which fall at fat milk under a microscope. If you see this under the microscope, you will find that how it looks like. So milk, what we see under the microscope, that we are going to see here, milk under powerful magnification through the microscope. Now here the next part which we are going to talk about, that is what is an emulsifier. Emulsifier is an substance. It is a substance that stops a mixture of two or more liquids separating out into layers. Emulsifier is a substance. It is a substance that stops a mixture of two or more liquids separating out into layers. Now the example is like the same here. The salad cream contains oil and water, and also it has egg yolk added, which keeps the oil droplet mixed with the water, and it stops the oil and water separating out into the layers. So it is not going to make the oil and water to separate into the layers. That is what we are saying, that it is the emulsifier. The substance which is added here, that is the yolk, egg yolk. So this is the substance which is added here in this salad cream. So here emulsifier, where you are going to see a model to visualize an emulsifier molecule with a charged head. So now here the molecules of emulsifier has made of long chain carbon and hydrogen atoms. This part of molecule well dissolves in oil. At one end of the molecule has a charged part that dissolves well in water. So here with the diagrammatic representation we are going to see that how it looks like. So look at the diagram here. In this, it is a model of visualize an emulsifier molecule with charged head. So here this chain of carbon hydrogen chain is here, you are finding here, which we call it as hydrophobic tail, which is attached to the oil molecule, and the hydrophilic head, This is the hydrophilic head which is attracted to the water. So this is a hydrophilic tail which is attracted to the oil, whereas this hydrophilic head which is attracted to the water. The next is about the what are micelles. Micelles are an oil droplet. When an oil droplet becomes stirred with the emulsifier molecules, the droplets are called as micelles. Now here the surface of each micelle carries the same charge, hence they repel each other, which keeps the droplet of oil spread throughout the water as an emulsion. So what is happening here in the micelles? An oil droplet becomes stirred with emulsifier molecules and the droplets are called as micelles, where the surface of each micelle carries the same charge, hence they repel each other, which keeps the droplet of oil spread throughout the water as an emulsion. So look at this diagram which shows about the micelles, where you are finding here droplets of oil called micelles here, and also here you are finding the micelles droplets of oil which we call the micelles. Now here the emulsifier molecules, these are the molecules which you see here, these are the emulsifier molecules. They are having the repulsion in them, so they are repelling each other. The micelles repel each other and remain dispersed throughout the water, forming an emulsion. This is the micelles. So this is all about the today's lesson. Here when you are talking about the micelles, particularly here, one more important thing that they are lots of foods have artificial emulsifier added in that, and they make liquids thicker and smoother. They can then coated with the other foods more effectively. Emulsifiers also improve the texture and appearance of the food, and that's the reason that it is being used in the chocolate. So the emulsifiers are also used in the chocolate. So we are we know the chocolate very well, and this we will be going to see well in detail about the chocolate emulsifier used in the chocolate, that we will be going to see in the further lesson. Now with this we are going to conclude here today's lesson, and we will continue with the next part of the lesson in the next video. Till then, thank you and goodbye.